Da 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 da. Is the mic working? I think it is. Oh yeah. Hello and welcome back to Josh Oddie YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about one thing that I've done in my golf swing that's just dramatically improved it. So I haven't really got a new coach, but I'm going to go and see a new coach. Now, a lot of my close friends, obviously one of my good friends, Brandon Robinson Thompson, you'll know him, DP World Tour player now. His coach is Liam Robinson. Now Liam, I don't want to say transformed his game because he already had an insane golf game, but he maybe did a couple of tweaks in his swing that just, you know, it found something for Brandon and he just went on an absolute storm. So, you know, I've watched a lot of stuff online of Liam, and he put some really, really good stuff out. I'll leave his links below. But, you know, I've seen a lot online, and obviously I've been around it a lot as well. So I spent a good amount of time with Brandon and Liam. Was fortunate enough to watch a lesson between them, and you know, just from being a little bit on the outside there, you learn so much from just being around good golfers, better golfers, especially someone like Brandon. You know, like, I look at Brandon as just one of my friends. You know, he comes in the sim and, you know, we hang out and play golf, but like he's genuinely like top 250 in the world. You know, he is an unbelievable golfer. You know, you think of how many golfers there are in the world and he's in the top 250. So, you know, you don't really understand how good these people are until, you know, you actually pinch yourself and look at the numbers. So yeah, you know, I'm so grateful to have them people around me. And, you know, soon on the channel, there's going to be a date where I do organise a lesson with Liam, and we're going to film it all. That is going to be awesome for him to deep dive my golf swing and actually take a little look. But, you know, all I can say from the outside of it is I've implemented a lot of his stuff that he puts online. He talks a lot about like the one arm drill, the backswing and the left arm. You know, the big thing for me was how he moves the body. And what I like about, you know, the whole body moving stuff is it takes it away from where like the wrist angles need to be. And just a golf swing, it's more of a movement. The first thing that I remember hearing Liam say was like, if you're going to go and throw a stone, you know, you don't just throw it like that. You actually get a bit of momentum, you lean back, and then you throw it, right? Same as the golf swing. I used to be in a position to where I was very centered, okay? So I would turn, and then I'd just turn back onto it. Now, I did lose a bit of distance. I've never been short, but, you know, I definitely was shorter when I was doing that move. So, you know, recently I've been working on what he's been saying, and almost he does like some step back stuff. So he'll do like feet close together and then step back. So now you can see all of this weight is on this side. There's a lot of energy now to move forward into the slot. Before, you know, I was staying really centered. So I'm here, and now I've got almost nowhere to go, right? From here, the only option is to kind of back up out of it. And, you know, I think this comes back to the staying centered stuff is actually really, really good for a shorter club. When you've got wedges in your hand and you're trying to just cover the ball, you're not really trying to power it out there. It's more about that precision shot. But, you know, when you're trying to dial in from distance, you know, this staying on top of it, it doesn't, you know, you can't really get the movement, the power from it just from staying here. You know, you've got to move somewhere. And, you know, what we end up doing if we stay here on the backswing, guess what? We're now going to back up out of there on the downswing. So, you know, a lot of these things come from, I've always been a big believer in a good backswing, you know, builds a good whole golf swing. So if you're doing stuff well here, you're probably going to have a good portion into the ball as well. If you make a mistake here, you're probably going to have a bit of a counter reaction when you get to the ball. So yeah, I've implemented a lot of the stuff, and like he talks about is a little step drill. So feet pretty close together, and you're just going to step And now look at this position in the backswing here. So now I almost feel like, you know, I can almost practice my golf swing without anything. I'm in the gym, right? And I'm just looking at my body movements going, whew. So now I'm over here. I'm not like this. So yeah, I can't wait to go and see Liam. It's something that I've put into my game that's just transformed it completely. I'm going to hit a few shots now, just explain a few more things in further detail. But yeah, I mean, if you are new to the channel, please drop me a subscription. It's completely free. And turn on the bell notification, because that Liam video might be coming real soon. Okay, so we're now on the range on GS Pro, and I'm just going to hit a few balls. I've hit one to warm up. I don't normally do that on a video, but might curse me. But yeah, so, you know, when I'm actually over the ball now, I'm not really thinking about positions with the wrists or, you know, backswing to here or anything like that. I'm more thinking of like, how am I going to move in this golf swing? So my only thought is kind of to get a good turn into the backswing. I used to find my shoulder turn would get a bit, the right shoulder would go high. So the only two feelings I've got in the backswing are kind of get left shoulder high, right shoulder down almost. You know, and I'm now over here with a more neutral shoulder turn. And then from here, I can just turn as hard as I want and go into the golf ball as much as I want because I've got a good backswing. So let's hit a couple. So a pretty good one. Tight little draw there. We take them all day long. And I'll just talk a little bit about, you know, it's all right coming in here and hitting good ones, but I guess the most important learning thing is the bad ones and understanding why. So let's hit one where we shift back, right? But then we don't get into the ball. Probably quite bottom groovy, almost finny. It's almost better when you hit wedges doing this, right? Because you get the strike a little bit more. You know, if you really fin one, you really fin one. So, you know, if you don't quite get down and into it enough, you probably fin it. If you then go with a backswing and you don't get over the right side, you'll probably end up hitting one drivey out to the right, almost out the toe of the golf club. So, you know, you're kind of recognizing where them bad shots are coming from. What am I not doing in my golf swing that's causing them shots? And then, you know, you time one up. Still, just a little bit out. That was still a little bit toey, so maybe I just didn't quite get enough turn into that backswing. You know, so I'm learning every ball, and I'm thinking more of like the movement side. You know, I'm not thinking it's anything to do with my wrist angles or, you know, a too long backswing. And there we go, we time one up. And it feels so good. I can't tell you how good it feels when you get this movement stuff down. So yeah, you know, Liam's stuff, he put some really good drills online. I'll just do a couple of them now, and we'll run it alongside his drills on Instagram. So my favorite one that I explained earlier, that little step off, I've now got a wedge in my hand, just because, like I say, I think it's a little bit better for actually understanding the strike side of it. So a little step back, and, you know, just really getting that movement stuff down. So I'll put the drill alongside me on the right of the screen. So, you know, a little stance, step back. You know, and it really has helped my golf game a lot. Even just doing a couple of these drills that he's put online. You know, they are awesome. I don't think the golf swing should ever be complicated and, you know, made into these really technical terms. I just think if we all think about it as a flowing movement, I think we're all going to play better golf. So if you are excited about the lesson coming up on the channel, I don't know what date yet. I don't know when it's going to happen, but trust me, it's going to happen. We've got to go and see the man. You know, my golf game's improved a lot since I've been doing these drills I've seen online. So we're going to have to go see him, deep dive it, and see if he sees anything in particular with my golf swing. But you know, I really appreciate all the support on this channel. That's a quick little update of what I've been doing with my game and, you know, where I've got it from. And yeah, I really appreciate all your support. If you are new, please drop the video a like and subscribe. It's completely free and it really, really helps me out. We'll see you all for the next one.